Hey everybody, djufu here. This is kind of a semi-review and opinion thing. Whatever, it's a review of two things. Alright. First off, let's start with The Dark Knight Rises. I went to see that today, and I must say I was extremely pleased. What I have to give it? 10 out of 5 stars. I thought it topped The Dark Knight in every way possible. I mean, I don't really want to spoil it. I just want to say, if you haven't... no, bad choice of words. I highly recommend you see this movie. It is extremely good. And that being said, I also have to give out my condolences to the families and loved ones of those that were killed in that terrible tragedy in Colorado. I don't really want to talk too much about it because, but my prayers and sympathies are with you. And with that being said, see the movie. It's good. Alright. I know it's a tragedy and it's terrible, but we gotta move on. Second thing, which is even more important, I might have found something I might actually be doing updates with now besides Jurassic Park 4. Yes, so let's roll the trailer.
You're not just anyone. One day, you're gonna have to make a choice. You have to decide what kind of man you want to grow up to be. Whoever that man is, good character or bad, he's gonna change the world.
And that was the Man of Steel trailer. So, my thoughts on it. Well, they don't give you much. But then again, it's a teaser trailer, they're not supposed to. It was like, with the last Harry Potter. Yeah, it was like the finale to Harry Potter last year, Deathly Hallows Part 2. They teased the Dark Knight Rises with a teaser trailer with just Gary Oldman or Commissioner Gordon in the hospital room. The Batman must come back. He must. Then, you know, just like the skyscraper thing, and then the Dark Knight Rises. It was just enough so you know what it is. And with this, you know what it is. The Man of Steel is a reboot to the Superman franchise. Now, what exactly my thoughts are of this trailer? I got chills when I first heard the music. When I knew it said Warner Brothers and Legendary, first thing that popped in my head was actually Godzilla, believe it or not. But when the music started playing, I realized they wouldn't play that type of music for Godzilla. They'd play something a little more depressing, or not as depressing, but... Well, they wouldn't play that because it just doesn't go with Godzilla, but then as it started to evolve and I heard the voice speaking, and I started to really think, what's the next superhero movie coming out? And then Man of Steel popped in my head, and I knew that's what it was. And sure enough, it said Man of Steel, Superman flying in the air, Superman logo. So yes, I liked it, and very much looking forward to the movie next summer. Obviously, it's got the Zack Snyder. He directed 300. I've seen that and have mixed emotions about it. The action is cool, but also the action's awesome, and so is the Sparta part. But also, my mixed emotions of the film are the fact that it's a little too over the. It's too much. Like I watched that movie once, and I don't plan to watch it again. It's over the top, and it was a little too much over the top. But it was still awesome nonetheless. It's just one of those movies that you see once and it's awesome enough, but you just don't want to watch it again. But then again, that's just my opinion. And I know a lot of people out there really love the movie. And he also directed Watchmen. That, personally, I like a lot. And I own it on Blu-ray because I'm a Blu-ray buyer. And yes, the film is awesome, and it's different. It's a different type of superhero movie, which we're not used to. And it's got Christopher Nolan. He did Inception, Memento. He did some trilogy. Just came out recently too. What the hell was the oh yeah, that's right, Batman trilogy. Obviously, all three of the Batman movies are awesome. And it's also being written. He's not directing it, he's just producing it, and he's helped come up with the story. The person that is writing the screenplay and also collaborated with Nolan on the story is none other than David Goyer, who we all know did all three Batman movies, lots of other stuff, and is currently, or was, one of the people that helped come up with the story for Godzilla. And from everything I've seen, he didn't come up with. He's not writing the screenplay. He came up with the story, and then Max, whatever his name is drafting it into a screenplay. So, Man of Steel has potential, lots of potential, just like Godzilla. Hey. Just because Batman has all this stuff with it doesn't mean these movies are gonna be successful. I'm sure they will be, just because Superman is the most iconic superhero ever, and Godzilla is the monster of all monsters. They're two. I think you get what I mean. That being said, djufu out.